Hi everyone, welcome back to Colouring Kid. Today is just going to be a quick video to show you some pictures that I am planning to do for a colour along, which you can then vote on and then I will pick some to do. If there's any noise, any clicking or anything, that's Tom. He's on his computer, so you might be able to hear him. Yeah, you might have heard him. So yeah, it'll be quite short, but I'll show you how you can get involved in choosing pictures from upcoming videos. So the first book is Die Welt unter der Lupe Zuwasser. I've tried to pick a variety of different pictures just so that there's a choice. So picture number 1 is this one, the shell with the berries and flowers coming out of it. I thought this would be quite nice to do if you're into this sort of thing. If not, that's totally fine. I hope there is something here that you would like to see a colour along on. Also, if you don't have the book, that doesn't really matter. But if you do want to buy the books, then that's also fine. So this is picture number 2. And this is a scene of a little whale in a bottle, an octopus, some fish, and some other sea creatures. And this one, it looks quite detailed, but I don't think it actually would be that bad, so that looks nice as well. So they're the 2 pictures I've picked from there. And what I'm planning to do is over the course of over 2 months, I'm planning to do 3 colour alongs. So the top 3 pictures out of all of these I will do, and I'll tell you how to do that in a minute. So the second book is Die Welt unter der Lupe Zuwasser, and I've got 3 pictures out of this one. So picture number 1 is the bees and the flowers. I've seen many people do this and it looks really fun, and also it wouldn't take too long for me on camera either, because I would do a few of these honeycombs and then in another part I would have them all done, so I wouldn't colour through all of it. I would just do a few and then go off. And also I think sometimes with bees people struggle, and I really like colouring bees, so I like that. My second picture is these hummingbirds. Again, this wouldn't be too difficult either, and I would search up a reference photo of a hummingbird and try and make it as accurate as possible. So if that's something you like as well, doing realistic pictures, then this might be a good one. And thirdly, we've got the flamingo. Again, this is repetitive. It's got a repetitive border, so I would do everything on this side, and then on another video I'd come back and we would have already done everything else, or most of it anyway. And the flamingos, again, I love flamingos, so that's that one. So there's 3 pictures in that one. Sagarok Sagna, 3 pages I think. Let me try and get to it. So the first one is this one. If you want to see how I do skin, then you might want to do this one. It's also got a deer and some flowers. Again, some of the flowers are repetitive, so that wouldn't take too long either. So there's that one. Sorry if there's a bit of a shadow. Oops. Just stick that back on. So the second picture is the Snow Queen. I'm reading a book at the moment which has got the Ice Queen in it, and also it's still technically winter, so I thought this one would might be quite nice. I'll probably do some sort of grey or blue hair as well, so if you're interested in that, and again the skin, I do quite a pale skin, then yeah, you might like that. And the third picture is this mouse. Again, everything's repetitive, and also there's a mouse if you want to see how I do them. So there's that one too. So there's 3 pictures from that one. Fantastic Zoo. We have 3 pictures from this one. I would do all of these in realistic form, so you would be getting quite a realistic picture at the end if you decided to follow. Not many people know about this book though, so you might not want to do this one if you don't have it. So this is a deer, so this will be quite realistic. Obviously there's a deer in that other picture as well, Sagarok Sagna, so you may decide you want to do that one instead. I was actually just about to start this lizard the other day, and I've written down the colours and everything, so I've basically got a colour palette sorted for a realistic lizard, which is kind of green with a bit of brown in it, and ochres and things like that. So that's number 2. And number 3 is the whale, which is one of the best pictures, was well known because it's at the start here. So that's the whale. So they are the 3 pictures from Fantastic Zoo. And finally, World of Flowers, obviously, because I love World of Flowers. If you like flowers, this is definitely a good book to vote on. So there's this potion bottle that we could do. I've actually got, obviously because there's 4 of the same thing, then that wouldn't take too long, because I could do one, go away, colour them, and then come back. There's that one. I finished this picture, by the way, if you've seen the colour in chat. Number 2 is this box with all of the flowers. Again, this one looks quite detailed, but once you break it down, I don't think it should be too bad, and I've wanted to do this for ages. And there may be some colour palettes that are my most common ones that I might want to use in it to show you. Okay, number 3 is this watery scene. So there's a few fish in here, and I would probably do some sort of blue background or something like that. So if you want more of a sea type thing, or springy type picture, there's that one. And finally, we have this little kind of crest picture with lots of flowers and leaves. Again, it's repetitive, so that wouldn't be too difficult either. So the way that I would like you to share your thoughts on the pictures, if you would like to, is in the comments. In order of preference, I'd like you to pick 3 pictures. So if you wanted one picture from World of Flowers, one picture from Sagarok Sagno, and one picture from Die Welt under de Lupe Zoolande, then if you wanted World of Flowers first and it was picture number 2, you would write World of Flowers 2, then Sagarok Sagna 3, and then but instead of doing Die Welt under de Lupe Zuwasa or whatever, just put Zuwasa, because I know what it is anyway. So I need you to put the number after the page so I know which one it is when looking at it, and pick 3, and then after a certain amount of time I will see which one is which 3 are the most popular, and then I will do the most popular one first, then the second most popular second, and then the third most popular third. So that's how you can get involved. If you only only like one picture, that's absolutely fine, just put it down, but having 3 choices is really helpful for me, because then there's more votes and more options for the colour alongs. So yeah, whichever ones you pick I will note down, and then I will try and get a colour along up for you, maybe the beginning of February or just before. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and enjoy any colouring you're doing at the moment, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!